Oh, but aren't you just really straight? Like, aren't you just, saying this to just like fit in and be more interesting?
Some stereotypes about the LGBTQ community that I wish would die would be the overall perception that the LGBTQ community is only made up of
skinny, rich, white, blonde, gay men who love shopping at Rodeo Drive.
And while the LGBTQ community certainly is made up of a lot of cis gay men,
I don't fit into that mold. And I think that the problem with any kind of stereotype is that it condenses the complex and diverse narratives.
It's vibrant and broad and beautiful and deserves to be represented with more trans people, more non-binary people, lesbians, bisexual people, and certainly people of color who fall into all of those categories.
When we kind of cast a stereotype into the queer community, the violence that happens to queer people of color is lost, and there's just so much of a diverse and complex narrative that's lost in the process of stereotyping queer individuals.
One of the things that I find that is a really big misconception in terms of what the LGBT community is and what it's like is the difference between presentation and identity.
It is frustrating when people constantly think that bisexuality is just a nice word for I'm, experimenting in college. It's even worse that I'm in college.
I wish that the stereotype that we're all fabulous, like, yes, queens, I'm not that. I'm very mellow. And I think that to expect us to be, like fabulous best friends is kind of asking for too much.
I actually have a joke with me and my friends that my superpower is invisibility because I am constantly being told that I don't exist.
Presentation is a way to help express your identity. It's a way to help alleviate dysphoria if you're trans or if you experience dysphoria in any other way, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything about who you are or what your identity is. And so I think we really need to be having more in-depth conversations about what a person's identity is and what it's okay to ask versus what you can tell about someone's physical presence and what you shouldn't assume based on that.